there, and boy, I'm glad you decided to fire up a little bit of PGA Tour 2K23 today. Today we start the round with a par 4. And with that, let's crank this first drive out there and get on our way. Get out of there. That's not going to work, is it? And this is your third shot. Oh, this one's taking a turn. It's setting up for your fourth stroke here. And through some branchy stuff here. Well, that one's going down into the water. This one's heading for the rough. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. Teeing her up here on the second. Well, that'll happen. Okay, third shot. Yeah, this one's your fourth shot. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Okay, this is your sixth shot on this one. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. Teeing it up on the third. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Oh, I wish you could have that one back. Yikes. Okay, here's your fifth. Okay, this is dug into the rough here. We're gonna need something special to dig it out. I'm sure that wasn't planned. Whoops. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. And teeing this one up on the fourth. Oop, fetched up in the branches here. Okay, here's our third shot. I think we're heading towards the rough. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. And from rough to more rough. And it was just a bad luck hole from the beginning, I think. Shot limit has been reached. And here we have a lovely par 4 hole. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Well, grab a new ball and take it from there. And this is your fourth shot. Well, something went amiss. Oh, crud. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. All right, let's see what we can do here on the sixth hole. Okay, that was a weird shot. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. This one made a wrong turn, heading to the rough. Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water. Setting up here for your fourth shot. Well, this one's a bit wayward. And this is your sixth shot. We're getting there. We're still in the rough, but we are getting somewhere. Oh, no good. That's just going to stay in the long grass, unfortunately. And teeing up now on the seventh. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. We'll be out of here at some point. Still in the rough currently, but you know, I'm having good thoughts, positive vibes. Well, that was just a missed. I don't know what that was. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. Okay, here's your 4th. And we're still in the rough after that one. No good. It was tidy. Okay, this is your 6th shot. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Well, didn't expect that. And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're going to push on to the next hole. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. We'll get through these branches eventually. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Oh no, heading towards the water. And this one's your 4th. Oh, into the water. This is out of the 2nd cut here. Into the water. And teeing it up on a par 4. What happened there? And 2nd shot on the 10th coming up. This might find some trouble. Oh, you're still fetched up in the rough here, unfortunately. Okay, 6th shot on this hole. And from the fairway bunker. Well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Well, that won't do, will it? Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. And teeing up now on the 11th. Ooh, what's going on here? This one's your 3rd. Setting up here for your 4th. And this is your 5th shot. We're gonna have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. Good shot. Okay, 2nd shot here on the 12th. That took a weird turn. Well, you won't be getting that one back. Here's your 4th shot. And lining up your 6th shot here. Ouch, into the water. We've got a par 3 in front of us on this one. Oh, man. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. And setting up now for your 5th shot. Well, it's too bad. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14, ready to go. All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Yeah, might be in a little bit of trouble here. Setting up here in the rough, and it's a deep lie. No two ways about it. Oh my, splash. Okay, 6th shot. Setting up here from the deep stuff. That ball was bad for you anyway. That was a bad ball. Huh. Oh, well, that's no good. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. And now teeing off on a par 3. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. And this is our third shot. And that's a plunker. Setting up for your 5th stroke here. See you later to that ball. You've got a par 4 in front of you on this one. Okay. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Okay, third shot. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Okay, here's your 5th shot. Okay, we are back in the fairway. And this one's about 130 yards away. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. And teeing up now on the 17th. I don't know what that was. Let's just try again. And this is your 3rd shot. Getting some extra practice in this rough. Good to get a feel for it. Unlucky. Okay, here's your 5th. And setting up now in the deep rough. I sympathize. I sympathize. It's you're just gonna have to get out of yet another bunker. It's okay. And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're gonna push on to the next hole. Oh, that couldn't have been planned. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Oh no, heading in the water. All right, this is your 4th shot. Ouch, swallowed up into the abyss. This one's going in the wrong direction, I think. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Oh, get out of there. Of course it had to go there, of all places. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.